Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman.
I'm Belle.
And today we are doing a death battle reaction. It has been a while since we have done one of these.
It's been a long time.
I was telling Belle, I believe the last one we did was Deadpool versus Pinkie Pie.
It's a hard one to follow up.
Well, we're definitely not going to find one funnier than that one.
Oh, okay.
This is the death battle for Jotaro versus Kenshiro. So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Fist of the North Star. If you all remember, Belle and I did the 1 minute melee for this.
Yep.
And I was not too happy with the outcome. No, I wasn't. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have already watched this. It's basically the same situation as all the other stuff.
As always.
Yeah. But I told Belle they did a death battle for it, and we decided to go ahead and do it so she can watch and give her prediction after the analysis on who she thinks is going to win, based on what they tell us.
I feel pretty confident.
What was your record?
I think it was... I had a couple losses.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Yeah. It doesn't count for me because I'd already seen them, but, you know.
I want a redemption.
Yeah. See if Belle selects the right person this time. Okay, so this is going to be watched through the browser, and that's going to be over here in the center. And there's not going to be a link. This is just going to be directly uploaded.
Ooh, cool.
So no need to go to Google Drive for that. Let me see, what volume do I have this at? I might need to turn it down a bit. I think we'll go 13. Okay. So anyway, let's get this ready. There we go. And we're going to start this in 3, 2, 1, now. They do have a section in here that's like a minute long about just a commercial.
Oh.
So
we've covered a lot of macho heroes here on Death Battle, but these two are as manly and stoic as they come.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets. I mean, I guess they're pretty badass, too.
Jotaro Kujo, the delinquent-turned-hero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And Kenshiro, the wandering fist of the North Star. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. As a teenager, Jotaro Kujo was a fairly infamous troublemaker.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro Kujo.
How bizarre.
From what I understand,
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't usually a good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up a lot.
At the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling 4 known gang members, who were armed with knives and nunchucks of all things, with apparently his bare fists. But Jotaro had a bigger problem. He didn't know how he did it.
He knew he was tough, but not that tough. So he came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit!
Oh, just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait, is that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over his cage?
You'll find out. But then Jotaro did something absolutely crazy. To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun, pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's how he died. Just kidding! A third arm popped out of his body to stop the bullet, of course!
This strange being attached to Jotaro wasn't an evil spirit at all. It's an entity physically generated by Jotaro himself, and inherited through his bloodline.
Yeah, lots of the JoJo family has them, including his granddad, Joseph.
These beings are called stands, literally because they stand by you.
I mean, I guess it's not wrong.
It's so lame.
Stands are powered by their user's life force. And it turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Of course he does.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs. Plus, while Star Platinum can take a solid hit, most stands can only be damaged by other stands or stand users.
So he's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly. In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
Oh great, so he's invincible and
Pause it
invisible.
real quick.
And when you combine all that...
Sorry guys, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see that point. Alright, that's valid to know.
Okay.
With Jotaro's fighting skills and exceptional
So yeah, we're
cleverness,
just pausing
they
so she
make
could
a
read the
magnificent
side
team.
notes.
That's good, because Jotaro soon found out his family's old vampire nemesis was
Oh
out
my
to
god, they
get
all
him.
have stars. Pause it real quick.
Nah. Maybe you should read it out loud. That way
Oh.
they at least know you're
Sorry.
reading.
Alright, finished. I'll read the next.
Okay.
I'll read the next one. Sorry,
With
guys.
Star Platinum at his side, Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he copied Dio's greatest ability, the Time Stop.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds. He can do it multiple times, though it
Originally,
does
time
need a
stop
sort
only
of
lasted around 2
recharge
seconds,
between
but this
uses.
increased over
Kinda like an ability cooldown
Like
in a
he,
video
like-
game, or me in the bedroom, ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop
Yeah,
time!
it's the last one.
In Jotaro's case, he may be human, but he's strong enough to smash through
In the
stone
eyes of
and leap
heaven,
several
Star
stories.
Platinum learned reality override. However, this and other events, characters from
EOH.
are
Contradictory to the primary source and thus omitted. So they're not counting that.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's not exactly, I guess, canon or whatever.
Oh, okay.
On the other hand, Star Platinum is said to be faster than light.
Sure. Technically he can, because he can
This
stop
guy's
time or
fucking
whatever, but he can't really
No one
move
really
that
wanna
fast
fight
normally,
him.
right?
Well, maybe. Star Platinum has
Right.
matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot previously defeated a different stand called Hanged Man.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan. But the fact he caught Hanged Man at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means Star Platinum is close to light speed too, and he's got the super strength to back up his
Platinum
super
is
speed.
strongest within
He can
about
lift
10
a
feet of
steamroller
Jotaro's
that's
vicinity.
around
Any
60
further
tons.
exponentially
He
lowers
broke the
power.
top of this building off and threw it like a javelin. And then there's the time that he broke a giant monster lady's teeth that were harder than diamonds.
The definition of hardness refers to an object's protection from scratches, but we could also compare this to pressure resistance, or the possibility of fracture through a diamond's cleavage. Not that kind of cleavage. The toughest diamonds break around 600 gigapascals. This means Star Platinum can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Turns out diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike stands, Jotaro isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies,
Dire
so does their
situations,
stand,
Jotaro has
and
mastered
vice
his
versa.
family's long
Sure,
successful
but with a
secret
guy
technique.
like Star Platinum
Running
having his back, I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass duo. And stylish.
Your receipt. You can keep the freaking change.
Oh my god.
It's the last decade of the 20th century, and the
Right,
world
I was
has
man,
been
this guy's
ruined.
got like such
In this
a
apocalyptic age, the strong
intro.
survive and the
Awesome.
weak kneel. Only
Yeah.
one man challenges this new society, and fortunately, he has the literal power to do it.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the 63rd Denshosha,
Don't shoot what? It's on safety.
a grandmaster of an ancient Chinese martial art
Hokuto
called
Shinken
Hokuto
is over
Shinken.
1800
While
years
anyone
old.
can learn the basics of this dangerous fighting style,
Hokuto
there can
Shinken
only ever be
directly
one
translates to
grandmaster
Big
for
Dipper
each
God.
generation.
So that's what Kenshiro set out to be. And with patience, training, and plenty of muscle building, he was named the next successor of Hakuna Matashin. Too bad his adopted brother got pissed he wasn't chosen and killed Ryukin over it. Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his energy into his strikes, effectively killing an opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708 malleable pressure points in the human body. Striking any of them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway, things started looking pretty great for Kenny.
Kenshiro's
He even
techniques
got
are not limited to
engaged.
just the
But
human
then
body's
nuclear
pressure
war
points.
broke
They
out
also
and
have
turned the Earth into
animals
Mad
and
Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's chest. Seriously, how is he not dead after that?
Miraculously, Kenshiro survived and began his wayward journey, wandering the wasteland searching for revenge.
And if we go by how many people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a big mess behind. I can't even imagine what it must be like to clean up after one of its fights.
He is also
Kenshiro
proficient
had
with
no
nunchaku
problem
and
killing
skateboard.
hordes of baddies with moves like his bone-crushing fist, spilling wheel exploding fist, and 100 crack fist. Huh. Seeing him kill all these people from the inside out reminds me a lot of my ex-wife.
Hard.
How?
Emotionally whizzed. Most of the time, his body explosions don't even happen right away, giving him plenty of time to explain to his foes how they're about to die, right before they explode.
You think you can beat me with
No,
a
she didn't even
finger?
touch the guy.
He just
That
touched him.
finger
See, that's
struck
what
the
I'm
hidden
worried
vital
about with
point
the
in
other guy.
Scotch.
Yeah,
There's no
struggle
use
to
fighting
get him,
now.
but-
You're already dead.
But Hakuna Matata isn't just for blowing up people.
Sure, Kenshiro has developed a number of legendary techniques, such as the Tenryu Kokyuho.
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential of his natural abilities, where a normal fighter would only use about 30%.
He can utilize Toki, or his own natural
He is
ki,
also
to
skilled in
perform
countering
numerous
unpredictable fighting
techniques.
styles and slicing
Most of
opponents
these
with
involve
care.
punching, of course,
yep.
but he
Alright.
can also create mirage images of himself, sense other fighting auras, and fire ki-based projectiles to attack or defend from a distance.
Oh, and he can perform miracles, like making a mute girl speak. How the heck?
But even that pales in comparison to Hokuto Shinken's ultimate technique, one which no previous Grandmaster ever unlocked, Muso Tensei. Only those who truly understand pain and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks, essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead
like
allies
the
and
ultimate
rivals,
emo.
and can even
Yeah.
use their techniques. It's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own. He smashed the bones of a giant with a single hand, broke a metal table just by standing up, and hit a tank so hard it blew up.
He's even strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a boss.
Just the concrete in one floor of an average-sized skyscraper can weigh over 1,000 tons.
From one
You think
floor.
that's tough? Kenshiro can stand in lava.
He can
lava.
endure poison
You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah, really freaking hot, that's what. And remember that tank? Before he blew it up, it shot him square on. It did absolutely nothing to him. Seriously, this guy is manly as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this
Alright.
debate once and for all.
But first, these guys are so stylish, you know they're rocking MeUndies.
Me undies. I'm gonna skip that
Okay.
before we do the. There we go. Okay. So it's paused. After all of that,
Fists of the North Star.
you're going with Kenshiro.
Yep. That is the route I'm going.
Reasoning?
Well, he doesn't. It's just a slight touch. So even if he just barely, like, maybe grazes him, it won't be immediately, but he's, like, done. And then his ultimate attack, I feel like will really, like, I feel like that might help him, like, be able to see the stand. And then he can actually, like, properly fight it. I don't know, I feel good.
Okay.
I feel pretty good with my answer.
All right. Also, remember, it can't be a graze. He's got to actually touch the
Oh.
pressure point.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all pressure points that he's attacking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he's got to hit that.
Oh,
So if he just, like, grazes your forehead, I mean, sure, he's probably going to rip your forehead off. But it's not going to blow
Blow him
anything
up.
up.
okay.
So he's got to actually touch the pressure point.
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to start the battle in 3, 2, 1, now. Dead squirrel. In the desert. Why a squirrel is in the desert, I don't know.
Oh no!
誰だおめえは
There's no hands around. They got someone to do this. They probably could have worked on Kenshiro's face a bit.
A little bit.
やるっていうのなら相手になろう場所を選ぶそこが貴様の死に場所やっぱりお前は態度がでかいな
I like how the guy's backed up from Oh no, that's right! Come on! Oh!
時を止めたお前はもう死んでいる
Oh! Yes! I called it! Called it. Redemption.
Son of a bitch!
KO!
Whoa,
Great way
wait,
to come
what
back.
just happened?
Well, all Kenshiro needed to do to win was just get one hit in. But this matchup was far closer than that makes it seem.
Yep.
Of course it was. Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of SP. But no matter what he did, Kenshiro isn't a stand user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
There we go.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either. One of Star Platinum's greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing a small section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also, while Jotaro may be skilled in deducing his enemy's weaknesses and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble with Jotaro's time-stopping and Star Platinum's speed.
Yep.
However, with his awesome durability plus additional intangibility from his Muso Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has been worked around by foes in Jotaro's past before, and as far as speed was concerned, Kenshiro may not have been faster than Star, but a mix of Muso Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real,
That guy was so
Jotaro never
funny.
stood a chance against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but Kenshiro's techniques and overwhelming power ended this fight.
Jojo didn't stand a chance.
The winner is Kenshiro.
Him and his puns.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this death battle. If you want to see
the next
exclusive
one,
commentary,
what's
click
gonna
the
be
link right
next,
over there.
or-
And if you guys want to pick up the fight track for this episode, link in the description.
Next time.
Oh!
Crash versus Spyro.
Oh! My childhood.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Great redemption.
So, if you remember, during our 1 minute melee, I said that Kenshiro should have won.
Yeah.
Because he hit Jotaro a bunch of times
But
in that, but it never actually killed him. My question, my thing was, I don't know if the stand was actually like protecting the pressure points.
Oh.
But apparently the stand doesn't just automatically stay in the body.
Yeah.
It's out doing things. So
yeah.
It shouldn't have been protecting his pressure points. I know a big argument between this is the part where you can only see and hurt a stand if you have a stand. So, like, Kenshiro doesn't have one.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be able to see him, and he wouldn't be able to hurt him. But he has a technique that allows him to see the fighting, like, aura of others. So that let him see him, but he still couldn't hurt him.
Yeah.
So that part they had right anyway, where he couldn't hurt Star Platinum.
Yeah.
But he could see him, so he can at least know what's coming. But yeah, all he has to do is
hit him
touch
once.
him. Not even hit, like, not even a straight-on punch, just a poke and a pressure point, and it's over. And I don't know. I've watched a lot of reactions to this, like the last couple days.
Yeah.
Even like JoJo fans agree. Like after learning a bit, like most of them don't even seem to know a lot about Kenshiro.
Oh, okay.
So they just go with
Their
Jotaro because I mean they know Jotaro.
Yeah.
But then after hearing the explanations on his powers, a lot of them, anyway, are usually like, okay,
I could see.
I get it. He's gonna win. Or like they'll be like, if he can get, like, I know I was watching one. It was an hour-long video where one person had read all of the manga. The other one was catching up to the manga, but was past where Jotaro was, and I think had watched all of the anime. So they knew a lot of Jotaro. But we're saying that, you know, if he can get by Star Platinum, then they can see Kenshiro winning.
Yeah.
And he did. The one thing I didn't know was the whole clone thing. I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool.
That caught me by surprise. That was the only power I was like, oh, yeah. But the Muso Tensei, I remember that was something I said earlier in the other one that should have caused him to win because he's like they said, intangible. You can't hurt him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I don't know what they said, nothingness? The manifestation of nothingness or something like that.
Yeah. It's pretty, like, depressing.
And you saw some of those durability feats.
Yep.
That's insane. A whole skyscraper fell on him.
And he just walked.
And he just walked through it.
Just like that?
Like it wasn't, like the guy said, it wasn't even there. And they show it. Hit him, and he's just like, going
through, like,
going through. Hit with a tank, like a shell. Nothing. Stands in lava.
It's pretty dope.
I mean, it could have gone either way, though. Because if he couldn't have gotten past Star Platinum,
yeah, then
it would have been over. But because of his clones, he was able to get by long enough to get a touch in.
Just,
which is all he needed. I was on the Discord, I posted it, and one of our users was like, it's funny because all Jotaro has to do is stop the fight 1 second in and stop his heart and it's over. And I'm like, well, how many times has he done that? And he's like, I don't think he's ever done that.
Exactly.
And I always hear people say things like that for other characters, and it's like, well, if they've never done that before in canon, what makes you think they're going to just automatically do that?
Right.
Like I hear a lot for Superman during the Superman Goku argument, is that all Superman has to do is throw him into the sun as soon as the fight starts. What? And I'm like, Superman has never just thrown somebody into the sun, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So I don't see why you would think he would just automatically pick Goku up and toss him into the sun. Or just anybody else. They'll be like, well, all he had to do was this, and it would have been over in a second. And it's like, they've never done that before. So why are you even bringing that up?
Yeah.
If the character has never shown or done it before, what makes you think he's going to do it now? Especially against a non-stand user.
Yeah.
he probably figures he can't see Star Platinum, he can't hurt Star Platinum. I'm good.
Yeah, he was just like, oh.
And he doesn't know Kenshiro's ability of just touching a pressure point and it's over.
Yeah.
So
It was a good win. Good win.
comments.
I feel good. It was my redemption. I had a feeling once they were talking about his abilities and everything, I was like, I have my answer.
Yeah.
I think if you like paid attention, you could see like the realization on my face when I knew.
I saw.
I was like, oh, I got it. Because it's only one
One
that's
tap.
it.
Just a tap,
Yeah.
basically.
It's not a punch. Doesn't have to be anything like massive. Just boop. And that's it.
Yeah,
And
because
then-
they showed him with that big guy just doop,
Yep. And
and then his head exploded.
then once they showed his like nothingness ability, I was like, I feel like this will play into the stand. And then
Which I believe is actually what saved him when he tried to stop his heart.
yeah,
Because I don't think you would see the heart from one of the clones. It would have to be the real one. So the intangibility most likely saved him there.
yeah.
So yeah, it came into play. That one video I watched with that was an hour. I remember them going on about, if he can see Star Platinum, then blah blah blah. Then they hear the part where he's like he can sense auras, and they're like, oh no, oh he's gonna win.
It was just either way, it was a good battle between the two.
It was a short one, but
Very short, but
really good. And Joseph in the background.
yeah, he was just funny. They need a Joseph in every video, just in the back commentating.
In the manga and the anime, he's the second Joestar they show.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan. Or the second JoJo, I should say. I mean, Joseph, not Jonathan. Jonathan's the first one. He's the one that ran into the building yelling, Dio! That was Jonathan. The first JoJo. Joseph is the old man, but he had an arc himself when he was younger. So they brought him into the third one to explain everything else to, like, Jotaro. Yeah, it's always a JoJo. J-O, J-O, from the first and last name. Like it was Jonathan Joestar. Joseph Joestar.
Oh my god.
Jotaro Kujo, so Joe at the end. I think it's, Jolene Kujo? His daughter? And then there's a few others who I don't know.
So they have their pattern.
Yeah, it's always JoJo. Something in their name always helps make JoJo. But I mean, it's not like I don't like Jotaro.
Yeah, no.
He's a cool character. I haven't watched the anime and I don't know the manga too well with him in it because I got only to like a certain part and then I stopped reading because the manga the translation I had was mixing up the pages. I mean, he's a cool character. Him physically is not really that powerful. Star Platinum is mainly what you've got to worry about.
Yeah.
I mean, he can bust through walls, which is pretty tough.
Pretty cool.
Stronger than your average person, basically. But not, like, insanely powerful.
Not invincible.
Not like Kenshiro, who was, like, Superman, almost.
Right.
But yeah, that was... Man, I just feel happy because I knew Kenshiro would win, even after the 1 minute melee. Remember I was talking?
Yeah.
He shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
And then everybody in the comments was going on about how he can see Star Platinum and this and that. And I'm like, well, I mean, he's Kamuso Tensei. That's like the end all right there.
Yeah.
He's intangible. Can't hurt him. But the seeing of these auras helped a lot too.
It did. It just... If some things were just a little bit different in, like, Fist of the North Star, he would have lost. Like, if one of his abilities, just one,
Was not there.
was not there, he would have lost. But just because he had just the right abilities, he beat him.
Being able to see auras so that he can actually see him,
Yep.
or at least sense him.
defend himself.
Mm-hmm. Muso Tensei to help with the time stopping, his clone making to help distract Star Platinum, to give him enough time to actually get in that touch.
Yep, and then the touch.
Yeah, if any one of those was not there,
he would have.
Jotaro would have won.
Yeah, no doubt. But he just had the right abilities, and that's why he won.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like this one, because it was just.
It's pretty evenly matched, just like you were saying, just one ability gone, and it would have gone the other way.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't see how Jotaro could have won.
Yeah, there's definitely.
I definitely see that he could have won this.
Yeah.
Especially if, like, what the guy on the Discord said, and he just did it automatically, stopped the fight, and crushed his heart. But I mean, again, they never do that. It's an anime, manga, they're gonna draw out a fight.
Yeah.
Unless it's Fist of the North Star and he's just, like, hitting people all over the place. Because he ends fights, like... He tries to end them as fast as he can. He's trying to kill you.
Oh, okay.
He's not trying to disable you. He's trying to kill you. Most of the time. Because you're a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
But some of them get drawn out because they're strong and they're able to, like, defend themselves.
He has to actually, like, strategize.
Yeah, so... He does actually kill people, like, normal... peon-type people with just, like... They're running at him, bap, 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 and they're dead. So he's... he'll kill somebody in a second. Jotaro, I've never heard of him trying to kill somebody as soon as the fight started. Even though he definitely could have.
Yeah.
If he would have just stopped the thing and tried to crush his heart. But, I mean, he's never done it before, so there's no...
It would have been out of character.
Yeah, there's no reason to believe he would have done it this time.
Yeah.
But, a lot of people keep recommending JoJo. I've definitely got to watch it. I'll be watching it. If I do, I'll be watching it from the beginning for all of you. So starting with Jonathan, even though I know a lot of people don't like that section. But
you gotta start from the beginning.
Gotta start from the beginning. And I heard you comment, I gotta watch this. It's pretty colorful looking.
It is. It's... I don't know. It was very eye-catching.
Alright, well, we should probably end this because we got to do One Piece. So, if you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you can get updates on our releases. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for anything else we decide to post. And come check out the Discord where you can chat with us or anybody else that's on. And it's a good place to go to see if there are any updates for the channel.
Yep.
So, till the next death battle, whenever that'll be.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.